Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the channel. My name is wAFF and this is my review for Jackass Forever. So I'm going to go straight into this and let you all know that this is, and I'm not even joking or exaggerating, this is the funniest film I have ever seen, ever. I know that's a huge statement to say because there's so many funny movies and different forms of entertainment out there. Like, there's so many things that make you laugh. And, you know, there's some amazing things, especially like even Jackass last movies. They are up there with the funniest things I've ever seen, as well as many other things. But, like, I have never, ever, I can't remember ever laughing that much. I was laughing my head off so hard that, like, I was actually in stitches at one point. I couldn't breathe. Right from the beginning of this movie, I could not breathe. Me and all my friends were just like, oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. This whole film is so stupid. It's so funny. It's my perfect type of humor. And this is I think that this is the funniest out of all the movies. I am one of the biggest fans of Jackass. I absolutely love it. I grew up as a kid watching Jackass. I've watched every episode that was on TV. I've watched all the movies multiple times, as well as all the episodes. CKY with Bam Margera, just like all the stupid shit that they've done even outside of Jackass. I followed them the whole way through it. Like, for me, it genuinely is one of the best things that I've ever had in my life. Like, as an external thing to have, to enjoy, Jackass is pretty much up there with one of the best things for me personally. I just love it that much. So when I found out that they're going to do a new movie after 10 years and now they're all nearly 50, I couldn't believe it, actually. I wasn't expecting to ever see a new movie from them. And just to see them all together again was just such a brilliant experience. I absolutely loved it. Unfortunately, Bam Margera isn't in this for his own personal reasons that you can go and find out on Google or whatever. I can't be bothered to go into it now. Unfortunately, he isn't part of this anymore. Well, hopefully in the future if he gets the help he needs. But yeah, hopefully we do get to see some more Bam Margera and he gets brought back into Jackass going forward, which I do think they will have more Jackass movies because now they've brought in a new cast, which I will say are absolutely brilliant. They have amazing new cast members. They're all hilarious. They all put themselves through the most ridiculously stupid shit ever. And obviously they're new to the Jackass crew. They want to obviously earn their stripes and prove to Johnny Knoxville and Steve and all the OG cast members that they are now part of Jackass, and they want to, you know, they want to sort of impress them and kind of make them proud. Do you know what I mean? To be the new members of Jackass, and you can see that, and it makes you feel happy about it. For me, I was feeling really happy for these new cast members that they're now part of Jackass, because I've been following some of these new cast members for a while before they even got announced to be in Jackass, especially a guy called Zach. He's called Zach, but he calls himself Jackass on Instagram. Go follow him. And Poopies, I've been following these two for about a year or two now. Like, they're amazing. They're so funny. They put themselves through stupid shit, especially Zach. Zach goes through some crazy things just on his Instagram account. So just to see them together, well, been brought into Jackass is amazing. They're just so good. A really good addition to the movie. But of course, we get the OG cast. We get Johnny Knoxville, Steve-O, Dave England, Wee Man, Preston Lacey, Chris Pontius. That's kind of it. Obviously, Bam's not there, but they're just amazing. I feel like they are actually putting themselves through more shit now than they ever have done. Some of the most dangerous and crazy and ridiculous stuff I've ever seen in Jackass is in this movie. I feel like they must have gone, right, we might not ever do one again now, so this is probably the last one, so let's really go for it, and let's really make it so extreme and so stupid that it's just the maddest stuff I think that they've done. It's hard to say because they've done so much stupid shit, but this one feels like they've really pushed the boundaries on it, especially with some scenes, like when there's a bear. There's a scene with a bear, and Aaron McGee, which I'll mention in a minute, because he was absolutely brilliant in this. But there's a scene with a bear which you're like, oh my, I cannot believe this is going on. You sat on the edge of your seat like, what the fuck? I don't know, way is this actually happening? And that isn't just on that bit. It's all the way through this film. You're on the edge of your seat, either in shock or cringing or scared or like laughing your head off. It's just one of the movies that just a roller coaster of just laughter and just it's just amazing. It's just amazing entertainment to just go and watch with your friends. It is just so funny. There's a scene at the very beginning of this movie, right? It opens up. The very first scene is where they're trying to recreate a scene from Godzilla. And when you find out what actually is Godzilla, it is the most stupidest thing ever. I couldn't believe it. I was pissing myself right at the beginning because when you find out what it is, it's so ridiculous. It's so funny that they've even written this and that they've even done it, and it's just such a funny moment, and that's right at the beginning. And then following on after that, again, I'm not spoiling anything, but there's a scene where they're all getting tricked Basically, there's a rattlesnake, and they're being tricked to go into a room where the lights get turned out, and they think there's a rattlesnake with them. And this moment is absolutely brilliant. It's hilarious. They're in pitch black. They don't know what's going on, and things are happening to them. They're being fucked with, and I couldn't breathe. I could not breathe. It is so funny, and it goes on for a while, and I love that. It just didn't end for them. Honest to God, it was hilarious. I was looking around the cinema, and everyone was literally just in bits. It's amazing. It's amazing. So everyone did an amazing part. Johnny Knoxville is absolutely brilliant in this. He goes through some really dangerous shit. He actually dies at one point. He could have died easily anyway, but he goes through some crazy stuff. I love him. He's just obviously clearly really happy and enjoying being with his old pals, doing this thing maybe one last time, and it's just, you can see that massively, and I really did like that. Steve-O, again, is brilliant. He's gone through so much stuff that it feels like nothing's phasing him, even though some stuff he puts himself through, you're like, you're crazy, mate. Like, there's a part with bees, it is so ridiculous. I cannot believe he even did it, and it's so funny, but some of the stuff that where all the other cast, especially the new members, they're screaming and terrified and in pain. Steve-O's just laughing, going through the same stuff, because he's just going through it all the time anyway, which is just so funny. But I have to say, the standout person in this whole film has to be Erin McGhehey. Wow, what he goes through is ridiculous. Some of the things he puts himself through, and some of the things that he gets put through without him wanting to do it, just things that he gets put in the situations are just so absurd and over the top and ridiculous. There's a moment where he's doing a cup test, and when you watch it, you know what I'm on about. It's just mental, like the fact he'd even do that, and it ends with something happening with a pogo stick where you're like, oh my god, that is crazy, what are you doing? And again, he's the person who's with the bear, and that bear situation is proper tense, but it's hilarious as well. I absolutely loved it. It is so funny. Chris Pontius is so silly in this. He's daft. Wee Man, Preston Lacey, Dave England, all of them, all the cast do an amazing part. They all have their time to shine. Get yourself to the cinema and watch this movie. Take your friends and go and laugh your tits off, because this is one film that I could literally sit and watch over and over again and probably get the same laughter out of it each time. It's that stupid. And for me, my rating of this is a massive 10 out of 10. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please hit the like button. That'd be amazing for me. And please let me know down in the comment section below what you guys think. Have you seen this? Do you like Jackass? Tell me all your feelings on this movie. I'd love to know all your thoughts. And also, if you haven't already and you want to stay updated with my content, please hit the subscribe button. And thanks again for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time on wAFFwORLD.